shit.
Oh my God.
Jigsaw's fucking Muslim. I want to play a game. I want to see Bob's and Vagine, or else I'm going to blow you up.
Thank you. Come again.
I think that's Indian, but whatever.
No, same thing. They're all terrorists. Yeah, say what?
Yeah, I think you just did. It happened.
All right, so
we're going to be kicked off. We're not going to be able to finish the Saw series.
Yeah, we're going to get kicked off because of the Me Too comments.
Hashtag Me Too, bro. Everybody's been sexually harassed. You didn't know? God damn, they're just carrying that weight of the world on them all the time.
Lord. In the end, everyone except for Ashley gets their keys. Ashley is eventually beheaded by the blade once the cable is pulled tight. The group walks through a door to the next room. Why does Ashley got to be dumb?
Dude, they pulled some shit on us, too. Like, they made it seem like Ashley was going to be the one to survive. She had a level head at first, while she still had a head.
Yeah, her head's still level. Well, at least her neck is.
I'd let her give me some.
Yeah, some level neck.
But for real, like, I didn't think she'd be the first to die. I thought it'd be the Blackguard.
Yeah, because it should have been. Let's be honest.
Yeah. You're right. She's like wearing a business suit. You know blackguards don't get that far in life. Not unless they're a rapper or a singer or something.
Or a basketball player.
Or a basketball player. Maybe even football, but they'd have CTE and kill their family. Or themselves. One or the other.
Yes. All right. Can I continue?
I guess so.
Contemplating what his deceased partner said, heads over to the FBI headquarters to find files on Hoffman. He finds a file saying the Hoffman sister was murdered and her killer, Seth, was killed in his trap, which was revealed to have taken place before the events of the first film. Ooh. Interesting.
Sneaky bastards. They're fucking with the timeline again.
Yes, they are, and I hate it.
It confuses me.
Strong comes to the conclusion that Hoffman killed Seth, was staged it as a jigsaw trap. Hoffman designed and orchestrated the trap himself using a voice modulator to disguise his voice as Jigsaw and designed his own puppet to deliver Seth's message. Hoffman
what's funny is Stram, he knows that nobody's going to believe him because he's a cripple. Nobody listens to handicapped people. They probably just think he's retarded. Like, why do you sound like you have fucking lung cancer? What's your problem?
Wow. But it's true, though. It's true.
Yeah.
All right, so a flashback depicting Hoffman looking at the pendulum trap ensues, as he was the person watching at the start of the film. Sometime after Seth's death...
Vic, you want to know something else this has in common with Scream, other than the fact that the third ones are the weakest of the series? the voice changer. The voice changer.
Oh,
and they play a game. A lot of similarities to Scream here. And the pig mask costume that Jigsaw wears, if you just switch it out, with the Ghostface mask, it's the same fucking thing, except for there's some red in it.
Yep.
Kind of crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
Jigsaw ripped off Scream. What an asshole.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. All right, disguises his voice as Jigsaw and designed his own puppet to deliver Seth's message. A flashback depicting Hoffman looking at the person watching at the start of the film. Sometime after Seth's death, Hoffman is kidnapped by Jigsaw, who is discovered who is truly responsible for Seth's death. Jigsaw scolds Hoffman and blackmails him into working for him, which Hoffman reluctantly agrees to. Hoffman is then shown through flashbacks, setting up the house trap, talking to Jigsaw before the events of the last Saw, which was Saw 4, as we just talked about, and kidnapping Paul. Paul's a bum. It's true. After watching Paul fail his trap through a peephole, Jigsaw gives Hoffman Alex Gordon's pin light, which he would later plant at Mark's crime scene.
Paul's such an idiot. He was trying to cut his wrist with a fucking beer bottle or a rum bottle. What a dumbass.
Like, yeah, what kind of sense does that make? Like, ever? Like,
that's
because
he wanted attention. That's why his ass got thrown in barbed wire.
Yes, sir. You got it. So logic reveals that there must have been at least one Jigsaw victim unknown to the viewers tested before Paul, where the puppet was used. Interesting. That way, Hoffman and the authorities would know of the puppet, and Hoffman could use it for Seth's trap. By the end of these events, Hoffman is willing to apprentice to Jigsaw. All right. So back in the sewers, Charles, Malik, Luba, and Britt. A bunch of buns.
What the fuck?
Megan Good's name is Luba. Luba?
It's probably Luba. Luba Fett?
I think it's Luba. Luba Fett.
Right. Fair enough.
Luba Fett. All right, anyway, so they make it to the next trap. In this trap, the group has to smash jars filled with glass to find keys to any bomb shelters before a bomb goes off in the sewer. There are 4 bomb shelters, but only 3 of the keys will fit the locks. I don't know, somebody's fucked. Jigsaw's puppet tells the group to decide which of them will be the odd man out. Malik begins to smash the jars with the pole. Charles beats Malik with the pole down to the ground.
It's funny to say.
With the intent of sacrificing Malik's life so the rest can escape to safety. I mean, Malik is kind of a bum, so I feel it.
Yep.
Britt and Luba, because her name is Luba now, pick up keys. Malik attempts to pick up a key, but Charles steps on his hand and takes it. Just as Charles is about to enter his shelter, Luba hits him with the pole and gives the key back to Malik. Oh, that's just fucked up.
Luba's the blacker, isn't she?
I believe so. I mean, with the name like Luba, she has to be.
That's what I was thinking. Lububa. Lububa, motherfucker.
The trio enter the shelter and leave Charles to die by the explosion. Luba, Malik, and Britt make it to their next test. In this test, they have to find a way for 5 cords of electricity to make it into a bathwater to complete a circuit opening the door to the next test.
And you know the way to do that, did you know that blackguards are really good at conducting electricity? You're about to find out.
However, the cords are not long enough to reach the bathwater, so they think they need to use a person's body as an electrical conductor. Luba tries to kill Malik to use his body, but Britt stabs
There was no warning here either. She just went up apeshit on him. Like, there was no warning. There was no discussion. She just went crazy.
Saying she never trusted Luba anyway. So Malik and Britt use Luba's body for the electricity to reach the bath, and the door opens to their final test. Like, does that work? Like, I'm going to use Corey's body once.
Well, he's black, so he's already been fried. It's not going to make a difference.
There we go. See, he can be our
white.
Luba. He can be our
white. Let's start calling Corey Luba. See if she catches on.
It'll be awesome. Yes, let's do it.
Or we can call his sister Luba. Say, how's Luba Bonner doing?
Oh, my God.
Luba. I got to write that down. I'm writing down Luba so I don't forget when I'm sober tomorrow. Luba.
That's
Luba. Luba.
Oh, my
That's
God.
the best name ever.
Yeah. All right. So, meanwhile, Hoffman steals Straham's cell phone from the evidence locker and plants it at the house where Britt and Malik's game is being held in hopes to frame him. Straham is now sure that Hoffman is Jigsaw's apprentice. He ain't sure of that. He's a bum. Meanwhile, Britt and Malik make it to their final test. In this test, they have to stick their hands in rotating saws and bleed into a beaker. When the beaker fills with the labeled volume of their blood, the door to the room will unlock and they will be free to go. Before they start the test, they realize that there are 5 solos and 5 openings on the contraption for which to stick arms into. They then realize,
stupid fuckers.
They then realize, like a light bulb pops up in their head, that everyone could have made it through every test alive. Oh, so sad. Only one key was needed to unlock each neck restraint in the first trap. The bomb shelters have room for 2 in the second trap, and each person could have sustained a mild electric shock to complete the circuit in the third trap. It is also revealed that they were all connected by an active arson that happened some time ago, which resulted in the deaths of 8 people. In the final test, each could have given just 2 pints of blood and easily lived. Britt and Malik realized the aim of their game was to work together and to help keep all 5 alive, unlike survival of the fittest as they had all thought. With no other options, the 2 remaining survivors began sawing their arms in an attempt to fill the beaker meant for 5 with 10 pints of their blood. Woo!
Yeah.
That's fun.
You're going to be a little fucking anemic after this one.
Hell yeah. Just as Britt and Malik filled the beaker with blood, finishing the final test, an FBI agent named Erickson arrives at the scene. Both passed out from blood loss as Erickson finds them and calls for backup. It appears as though Britt survived and Malik did not. FBI agent
that
Erickson,
was nasty. Did you see his fucking arm? Oh my god.
Oh yeah. It was disgusting.
It was fucking split in 2. It was gross. Oh.
Yeah, it was, yeah. So FBI agent Erickson, having found the jigsaw files that Hoffman planted, along with Strom's cell phone issues and APB on Strom, assuming him to be the other jigsaw accomplice.
He just assumed he like stabbing himself in the neck. I mean, you know what I mean? Because he's handicapped. So Strahan, you drunk bastard,
follows Hoffman to a new location, possibly Hoffman's house. I don't believe it. It is revealed that the house is the same one from Saw 2, where the group game took place. The house has since been refurbished and made livable. Strom follows Hoffman into the house and finds the trap door leading to the underground structure of the house. Passing the bathroom, its door still closed, Strom finds a new room and enters it. Inside the room is a transparent box filled with broken glass and recording featuring Hoffman's voice rather than Jigsaw's. Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, you could hear his voice behind it. You know what I mean? Kind of like in Scream whenever Nev Campbell picks up the voice changer and you can tell it's her, you know, not the usual Ghostface.
Yes, sir. Hoffman urges Strom to have trust and to get into the box. He'll be hurt, but has a chance at life. How important is your life, sir? This is a real question.
I'd play around in glass. That's all good.
I mean, I probably would too, honestly. Strom sets off the tape when he hears Hoffman walking in the distance behind him. Strom hides behind the door, and shortly after, Hoffman walks into the room while Strom approaches Hoffman from behind, holding him at gunpoint, and tries to rape him.
Yeah, he does. He's like, let me get that booty. And he's like, no, man, get out of here.
He stuck his pistol in his booty hole. He didn't like it.
He stick a gun in the pussy and swallow cum.
Yeah, my guy.
That's some old school lunatic Vic right there.
Yeah, strain him. Shoves Hoffman into the box, filling him in. Boom. Hoffman's
you're like, oh shit, Hoffman's gonna die. That's what you think, you know?
Yes, sir. I mean, because you would think that, right?
Yeah.
But Hoffman signals for Strom to play the rest of the tape. He got him now. The rest of the tape plays and explains the rest of the rules to Strom, making him realize he would have lived if he got into the box, saying that if he wouldn't, the room would become his tomb and he would simply vanish. Jigsaw's tape addresses Strom at the beginning of the film was not referring to the sick room, but the current one. The walls begin to close in on the room as the glass box lowers into the floor. safe from enclosing walls. Strom attempts to